morning everybody, or afternoon if it's afternoon where you are. I'm here today to share a couple of projects that I made for my wonderful friend Leonie, who is my passion for paper. And I'm going to start with this very simple tag. This tag was me bored one evening, wanted something to do, and I don't usually make cards or tags, but I had these gifts that I'd made for Leonie and wanted to make her something to write a little note on. So this is actually one of the tags from one of the Tim Holtz tag albums. I painted it white. Then I got some scraps of paper from my scrap paper box. So in the background you will see vintage photo and weathered wood distress ink, which I've then gone over with a couple of homemade glimmer mist sprays. Then I've put on these bits of scrap paper from my scrap paper box, and then I've sprayed a glimmer mist all over those. And then I have stamped over the top of that with a music note stamp in weathered wood. The flowers are petals that I bought from a big flower lot on eBay. And then I have glimmer misted those, but not the whole thing. I've sort of dripped it on with the ends of the nozzle in a few places. And the image in the middle is actually a Marianne Design stamp, which I stamped with Stays On in the brown, I think it's called suede colour. And then I've put a little bit of the blue weathered wood that I've used elsewhere on that as well. And then I've used this gorgeous drop trim at the bottom. So yeah, quite a simple tag, but I think very pretty. And then I have a space on the back just to write my personal note. Then I made Leonie two little gifts. I have actually done her two totally different altered boxes. I'm going to start with the bigger of the two, and I would say that this one is very, I think, girly. I have been hoarding this paper for absolutely ever, and it's one of the first papers I ever bought when I got into altered art and what have you, and I have no idea where I got it from, so I do apologise. But I've papered the entire box all the way around, the top, the insides, which I'll show you in a minute. Then round the sides I've used this gorgeous, really thick cotton trim that I got from eBay, and I've overlaid that with the really small black trim. What I actually started by doing was crackle jobbing the entire box. So this is the underneath, and I painted it black. Then I added some glue, and then on the underneath I used a cream paint, and on the rest of the box I used a white paint. So the cracks I think actually came out really well. And then I have some little pearl beads for feet. So yeah, back to the front. So I've showed you that bit, and then if I turn, the trim runs the whole way around the box. Then what I'm going to do is try and take you up and show you the view from above. So, oh, bear with me a second. Right, hold on, I'm going to turn off and come back. Okay, so this is the top of the box, and as you can see the same paper is in the centre, and then it also runs right the way around the sides as well. And then this bit I have left plain just with the crackle job that I explained just now. So the birds, I've fussy cut all of the birds and the bird cage and popped them up on some pop dots just to give them some dimension. Then I have this gorgeous drop pearl trim that runs across the top here to sort of bring out the black a little bit. This is a handmade flower, and these two are from Craft Supplies 1. This little knob which actually opens and closes the box was already on it, so I left that on. Then in this flower cluster over here, I have fussy cut this bird and placed this bird over the top so it looks like they're sort of flying in this direction. Most of these flowers are from Wild Orchid Crafts or I Am Roses. The flourish and the blue one are from Craft Supplies 1. So that is the top of the box. Then if I open the box, as you can see, the insides of all the compartments are layered with the same paper, and then the sides of the compartments and the top have the same crackle job that I've done on the bottom and around the top sides. And then this bit is all layered with the paper. And then if I move us to here, this is the top half and there's a mirror, and again this is layered with the paper as well. So I thought that was a really sort of girly grunge, very cute, quite pretty project. The next one I have to share with you, I tried to actually make quite masculine. Now I have used flowers but I've tried to make it more masculine. So I've used the Engraver collection for this one. And this box is a lot smaller. And this one, this is an image of Leonie with her sons that I got from Facebook. And I got some glass tiles and I cut the image out and I stuck it onto the glass tiles. Then I crackle accented over the top because I wanted quite a vintage look, which I hope you can see as I'm moving it there. Then the black texture you can see is a texture paint made with grit, a grit called SC and paint, which I just thought gave some really nice sort of added, really thick texture. Then the flower cluster is mainly Engraver flowers and runs right the way down the corner there, and it gives the illusion that the box wouldn't open because the flower cluster is glued right the way over. But the box does open, which I'll show you in a minute. So that's the top. Then this is the front side. This is a handle that I actually took off a piece of furniture that I repurposed, and then that's got all the really thick, nice texture on, and again down here. This is an Engraver bling flourish just underneath the handle. There is a metal piece sticking out here. And within the flower cluster, what I've done is I've got some filigree flowers and bent them all up with my pliers to make some sort of pretty flowers to go in the flower cluster that I've made. So I'm just show you around there. So if I show you top to bottom, so. And then we have some metal leaves that I cut out of a filigree piece running down there as well. And then there's another one of those filigree flowers that I made on this side. There's another Engraver bling flourish, as you can see, and some more of that really thick texture paint. Let me just walk you around the rest of the box. And then, as I said, this box actually does open, so we use the handle, and it's got a magnet so it stays closed. And I have lined the inside again with the darker of the Engraver papers. But the really nice trick about this is, as you can see, it fits the flowers together perfectly, and I don't think that they look sort of too odd on their own when the box is open either. So there we go. So those are my projects for Leonie. So there's what I tried to make quite masculine box, the larger girly grunge box, and the very quick little tag that I made. So I very much hope that you like them, Leonie. I had lots of fun making them for you, and thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye guys.